On a quiet morning in March 2018, a discovery was made that would haunt the world. A vehicle had plummeted off a cliff in California with an entire family inside. At first glance, it seemed like a tragic accident. But as investigators dug deeper, they unraveled a heartbreaking and chilling story of deception, control, and secrecy. Today, we uncover the dark history of Jennifer and Sarah Hart, and how social media created a facade that masked the suffering of their 6 adopted children. How did a family with such a seemingly perfect life online meet such a tragic end? Jennifer Jean Hart, or Jen, was born on June 4th, 1979, in South Dakota. She was known as an outgoing child, passionate about sports and animals. But after her parents divorced when she was 12, Jen's life took a turn. She struggled with behavior issues, yet still graduated high school and went on to college. In college, she met Sarah Margaret Gengler, who would later become her life partner. Together, they settled into a home and began to build a family, fostering and eventually adopting 6 young African-American children from Texas. Jen's social media was filled with smiles and idyllic moments. They seemed to be a family united by love. But in 2008, a disturbing report surfaced. One of their children told police that Sarah had hit her with a belt. Though the couple claimed the girl had fallen, doubts began to arise. A year later, Sarah pleaded guilty to domestic assault, admitting she had hit one of the children in a fit of anger. Yet despite the confession, their children remained in the couple's custody. Jen portrayed a picture-perfect life on social media, where she posted about family outings, cooking lessons, and even piano recitals. Her posts drew admiration and empathy, casting her family as victims of discrimination and adversity. Yet behind closed doors, their lives were far from perfect. In one disturbing incident, a neighbor in Minnesota reported seeing Jen and Sarah's children hungry and fearful. It was said that the children were under strict rules, unable to laugh at dinner or speak without permission. As concern grew, Jen brushed off the accusations as prejudice against their unconventional family. In 2014, their adopted son Devontae gained attention when a photograph of him hugging a police officer went viral. The photo was taken during a protest, and it seemed to symbolize unity and love. Yet some later wondered if this image, like so many others, was carefully curated by Jen to mask the family's inner turmoil. By 2017, they had moved to Washington, where the children's pleas for help became harder to ignore. In one chilling moment, their daughter Hannah fled to a neighbor's home in the middle of the night, saying she was being mistreated. Another neighbor later reported that Devontae would come by their house to ask for food, claiming his mothers were withholding meals. But just as officials began investigating the reports, Jen and Sarah abruptly left town with the children. On March 26, 2018, their SUV was found at the bottom of a cliff in Mendocino County, California. Investigators concluded that Jen, who was at the wheel, had intentionally driven off the cliff with her family inside. Toxicology reports later revealed that Jen had consumed enough alcohol to impair her ability to drive. Sarah, meanwhile, had searched topics like how long does it take to die from hypothermia and how to cause drowsiness, suggesting a premeditated act. After their deaths, investigators examined the Hart home. The children's rooms were bare, their bags and belongings left behind, as if they never planned to return. Forensic teams confirmed that Jen had accelerated off the cliff intentionally. The authorities ruled it a murder-suicide, a shocking conclusion that left the public questioning how the signs of abuse had gone undetected. This tragic story has raised countless questions. How did Jen and Sarah manage to maintain such a carefully crafted online image while allegedly controlling and abusing their children? And more hauntingly, how did authorities fail to protect the children despite years of warning signs? The Hart family tragedy serves as a chilling reminder of how social media can be manipulated to create a facade. It also underscores the need for stronger protective measures for children in the foster care and adoption systems. Jen and Sarah may no longer be here to answer for their actions, but their case has left a lasting impact on how we view family, safety, and the responsibility of those who watch over vulnerable children. Thank you for watching Unreal True Crime. If you're interested in more chilling stories from around the world, subscribe to our channel. And if you're intrigued by crime stories from Latin America, check out our new channel, Latin Crimes, for more gripping tales of mystery and justice.